Why did you go specifically into this energy field? I mean, the name itself suggests it covers the energetic topics, and yes, in fact, you've got the biofuels, wind energy, solar,
Yeah.
also cars, of course, but these are electric cars in the first place. So it's also about the energy, and why not cover, for example, things as green agriculture or maybe water purification, other topics which could be relevant. Why this narrow focus on a particular segment?
Because it's indeed it's a narrow focus, but worldwide it's a big one. It's a big focus, and I think worldwide there's the potential of revolution in this energy field. And I think you should sometimes you have to make choices, and I choose not to present web TV which is about the whole of the environment issues, but only focus on energy issues, because well I just want to give some clear borders. Otherwise the message is a little bit everywhere. And the message from my website is, look at all these energy solutions. They will change the world within 20, 30 years, and I'm still convinced about it.
What is your audience actually? Do you, I mean, which groups in society do you target? Are you targeting the general audience or more corporate clients or maybe NGOs?
Both of them. We have a newsletter which is distributed to 3,000 people, which is okay, not that much, but also not a very small audience. And if I look at the people who choose to have this newsletter, they are 50% professionals and 50%, let's say, general interested public. And of course I check every day how many people watched yesterday. It's quite stable for more than 2 or 3 years. It's between 1,000 and 1,500 people, unique visitors
per day.
Yeah, and but you spoke about DVDs. Of course we produce DVDs. For instance, the project I'm working on now will be branded on or burnt on DVD. And that goes to the governments and organizations and commercial organizations that I'm working for as a client. Because the commercial foundation from New Energy TV, I mean the way we earn, or I earn my money, is to produce items, to produce films, videos for organizations that hire me, rent me in to do so.
And your reporting team, well, I've spotted 2 people, maybe there are more, I'm not sure. You are just...
No, it's a very small team, because I'm doing almost everything myself, but there's a few, 2 or 3 freelancers around me. They help me when I need them. It depends on the budget. If there's a big budget, I'm happy to rent a cameraman myself and to work as a team. But most of the time, it's a solistic game, and I go there, well, as a cowboy and take my things. But I think the outcome, the films that I edit, they are really very seriously put into shape.
Well, so you prefer you say you prefer an emotional approach, like, I mean, positive but not that much. So you're not trying to make it over popular. You are just sticking to the facts, and trying to make just some kind of concentrated summary of the ideas in this short coverage.
It's not a tearjerker now. It would be very forced to try to give it an emotional scope, because it's about technical solutions. And of course it's also about human interest. Of course, there's some human interest around it, but I think the center of concentration is about technical solutions. Yeah.
And there comes a connected question of how carefully do you actually scrutinize the ideas which you find. I mean, the green domain is often about this exaggeration.
It's a very good question. Yes. Well, that's where I split up between a journalist, a critical journalist, positive critical or negative critical sometimes, but a critical person, and a commercial job taker. That's the word, job taker. Because, of course, when you are a commercial institute and you ask me to produce a film about something in the area of renewable solutions, then then it must be really dreadful before I say no, because it's my commercial gain. But I always advise my employees to make it in an open-minded and journalistic way, because it's better for everyone, because it's more reliable, it's more credible, it gives your film more more excitement, I think.
Yeah, even if it's a running installation, if it's a biogas plant, for example, and you come there, do you try to give some figures which show the comparative efficiency or something, or how soon the investment would pay back? Not giving the exact figures, but just giving the general impression.
I think it's very good and essential to give facts also within your film. So that's also my style of producing items. For instance, this film, it takes a few seconds, sorry, but any time when you need to have some factual information, I underline that with text.
Oh, so you also give cut-ins.
And like here, so I give it a title, and there are facts. Here there are facts. Here there's a fact. Here there's facts. You see. So I really want to show hard facts, because they are the backbone of a film, and the rest is just around scope, around this hard factual focus. I made hundreds of films in a few years, but the most interesting films I didn't manage to produce. Why not? Because nobody asked me to do so. For instance, tell me all about aardwarmte, which is warmth from the deep geothermical warmth.
Yes.
It's warmth from 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers down. And nobody ever asked me to give an overview film about where are we and how many years will it take before that will become commercially interesting. Nobody ever asked me. So, but I'm sure that you and I and many persons would like to see such a film.
So how do you proceed? Are you just waiting for the first?
So that's what I try to say. I make my own choices. I try to distribute my films to different organizations, and give them, let's say, a different outlook, which makes them specially made for this or that organization. So there's one master tape, and I give them different
versions. So you're tailoring it really to some specific.
So, and for instance, and I'm looking for, let's say, a cluster of about 10 organizations that go with me through this road, and in fact, any film will be sponsored by 10 organizations. So I distribute the one film for all of them in their house style. This organization gets their films, and it looks like Green Web TV.
Yeah.
See? But the same film has been made for a different organization. Well, I can show you now, but I can show you later, like this one. It's the same. It's the same film, and it has another logo. Well, they want this logo to start with, and then see, it's green. The other one was orange, but it's the same film. Yeah. So my subscribers, they can start showing web TV. Web TV means that there's a new film every week, or every second week, or every day. That means web TV. And it's really interesting. It's a good formula because it makes me a really happy person, because I can realize all my wishes, all my journalistic wishes.
But if you kind of weigh the just pleasure from working, because you are a professional journalist, from the impact you are trying to make, what's more important for you? Just satisfaction, or the process of it, or the outcome which you expect to happen?
Well, both of them, I think. I feel like a fish in this sustainable water. I feel good because I like the product from all these films that I make. But at the same time, it would be a very big disappointment when our common goal of renewing our energy system would not succeed within 10 or 20 years.
Technologies connected to green energy and alternative energy sources have grown much more popular in the last few years than they used to be. What's really emerging here in Holland? What's your feeling about it?
Electric cars boomed. Well, they didn't boom yet, but the attention is growing. That's a very brand new item that you couldn't predict 4 or 5 years ago. But wind and sun and bioenergy are a little bit much of the same. It doesn't go that fast as I hoped for. I'm still waiting for a big breakthrough. And I'm still, well, trying to find persons who are involved developing these big breakthroughs. But it's hard.
Just probably the last question.
Yeah.
If you were to give advice about 3 essential things, which a journalist, or maybe just an enthusiast, needs to keep in mind when opening a specialized web TV like yours, what would that be? Just what's very important in starting up?
Starting up
a commercially viable project, let's say, or maybe just self-sustainable.
In the atmosphere of web TV?
Yes.
Okay. First, show them that you can make interesting films on a low budget base. First, prove it that you can make it. So that's up to you. And then involve different enterprises and different governments into your project. And then you tell them, this is what I need to make a good PR film for your goal, for your renewable energy. 1,000 or 2,000 people who watch every day, they will not fund your money. They will not pay anything. They will not buy anything. So you can work with banners or clicks through, but it won't work. Now you have to sell your films. That's the only solution. Sell your films. So first, demonstrate that you can do it as a professional, and then find your partners and well, try to involve them into your projects, and they have to be enthusiastic as well. Well, and then just make a start. Just go on. Don't stop. Because people will take you seriously at the end, not at the beginning, but at the end.